Hi, I'm Mark Lopez.
And I'm Thomas Ouellette.
And this is The Power of Four.
Today's episode is honestly something that I was exactly aiming for when we were making this show, and that is meeting a diverse group of individuals who we know nothing about and jumping right into the middle of their life. And this episode is exactly that. So, this is Naomi Martin, and she's from Colorado.
I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I don't think you're right for him. Think of what it might have been if you took a bus to Chinatown. Standing on canal.
How are you doing, Thomas? You got a haircut. You got a haircut.
Well,
it's
thank you for noticing, Mark.
It's
Thank you
really
for noticing.
nice.
I got a haircut, by the way. It looks,
very
I had my hair was insane long before.
Mm-hmm.
I had this thing in the back where we're just like.
Yeah, I hate that. I have to get my
Okay. So, you
What?
got anything else to say?
How are you doing?
Oh, you're like, your face is just dumb.
Your face is fine. Your face,
Oh,
your
yeah?
face is
Oh, so my face is fine now.
Yes.
Okay.
Was it... Did I say
Okay, so
something?
now you
Did I
say
say
something
something to hurt you before
You
that I didn't say was fine?
You were
Tell me
going
now.
to. You were thinking about it.
I was...
You're-
I was thinking about what?
You're thinking about things about me you don't like.
No,
See,
that's-
you know the
that's a
difference
lie.
between you and me?
That's a
See,
lie.
You keep that aside.
That's
I
a
just
lie.
say, I'm honest. I'm honest with you.
Are you? Yes, you are.
I am.
I am honest with you too.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're a liar.
I'm just a little later than...
You're a little later?
A little late.
A little later.
All
You're
the time.
slow.
No, late.
Slow.
Late.
You're slow.
Late.
You're a slow guy. You're in a slow class.
I'm Puerto Rican. I'm late. But yeah, I'm doing good too.
That's good.
Thank you for asking.
So recently, me and Mark, we're big Spider-Man fans.
Yeah.
We were like talking about, like, we should rewatch all of them and see how good they are.
We're not even watching them in actual order.
We got like halfway through 3. And dude, 3 is it's funny. It's like
Anybody who doesn't like 3,
it's
good.
There's so much about it it's so funny.
Because we watched The Amazing Spider-Man.
And okay, so we saw that one. Everyone kind of doesn't like that one.
No, a lot of people. That's the thing. A lot of people do like the first one.
I don't see.
But then I look watching it with you. I'm just like, wow, I didn't realize how bad this
so
was.
bad.
It's really bad. It's really
Oh
bad.
my God.
I even feel like maybe the second one. Might
It's
be a
like
little
this is
better.
the one thing is like, you know, in the original ones, right? It's like, okay, Peter doesn't look like he's in high school. He's a senior.
Mm-hmm.
He's in college right after that. Like, okay, I can sort of believe that. In The Amazing Spider-Man, these people are like into their late 20s. I could not believe for a second they are in high school.
Is he a junior in the Amazing Spider-Man?
I think-
he
I
has
think
to be.
so. I think
He has
so,
to be.
yeah.
I was just like, bro, it is okay.
And I'm like-
this ain't a dig at Andrew Garfield, but the man's neck.
Yo, that man got
I
extended.
never
neck.
noticed how long that
Yeah,
was.
we were noticing that. And then he would wear jackets, so he would always cover them up.
No, he's always got the jacket that covers the neck, and I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure that's because
That's probably what they did
the
for him.
directors
because
don't want to
They're
show.
like, bro, why
this."
your neck extend like that?
Yeah.
Also, for those of you who are still interested in going or helping to volunteer for Miss Velez, we had last week for her haunted house, the information is on the description under her episode. And you can email us for anything or on Instagram at MTPower4, just letting you guys know.
Do you check the email?
I do check the email.
For today's episode, our guest is very special
Mm-hmm.
because we have the same math class together. And at the beginning of a few of our other podcasts, whenever Mark asks me how my day is going, or how my week was, I'm like, it was good except for my math class.
Yeah.
So her name is Naomi, and she's amazing. Say hi.
Hello, thank you.
Awesome.
And so we're just gonna learn about her. I don't know too much about her, and so we're just gonna.
Well, today's the day to learn more about me.
Yeah, it was great. And I just met you like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So this is great. So kind of tell us, I guess, where your mindset was, honestly, right after you graduated.
Well, okay, let's talk about where did you go to school.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You know what? Hold on.
Mark
Hold
went
on.
straight into
1
this.
second.
Like, let's have no background, so no one knows.
Hey, I'm not
anything.
wasting any time right now.
There's gotta be a little background.
All right, go right ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So where are you from?
I'm from Parker, Colorado.
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 Ooh.
I went to high school called Chaparral High School. I was a varsity cheerleader. I did newspaper. I did the broadcast team.
Oh my gosh.
Student government, peer coaching. I did almost every activity. Theater. I did theater too.
Yeah, theater.
I try to get all around high school. I enjoyed high school.
I guess there'd be a shorter list of things you didn't do.
Yeah.
Wow. So what out of all that did you really enjoy the most?
I enjoy the most probably cheerleading, student government, because I was involved with all the sports and all the events. So I got to do everything.
So cool.
Yeah.
And so was that all just your senior year? or was
No,
that-
all 4 years. I was a cheerleader, student government, newspaper, all my 4 years.
That's awesome. Is there like a specific reason why you wanted to do that, or did you just...
So I used to be a gymnast growing up, and then I got injured, so I decided to try out for the cheer team, because the gymnastics team, they wouldn't take me because I have scoliosis, and so I was like, no more gymnastics, so I'm going to go to cheerleading.
What happened, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so I actually got injured off the high bars. So I fell off the high bars at gymnastics, and so my career was over for gymnastics, and so then...
that's always...
I know, and then I took a year off, and then I decided to try out for the cheerleading team, and then I got on at varsity all 4 years.
Awesome.
And so I was
That's
like, all right,
awesome.
that's my comeback, like, because I always wanted to keep continuing gymnastics, but I couldn't, so I was like, cheerleading's the next sport next to it, so I decided to do cheerleading.
That's awesome. That's really, really
Yeah.
awesome.
I thought I did a lot in high school, but that's...
Me too. I thought it was busy all the time.
Yeah.
I guess
No,
not.
I was...
How did you feel when you had all that going on in your life? Did you
See,
think-
I'm that kind of person. I'd rather be busy every single day. I'd rather have my schedule planned out every single week than do nothing. So I loved high school because I was busy every single day. I had cheer practice or a basketball game or student government event. So every day was different. Every week was different. And I really appreciated high school because of all that.
The interesting thing about what you said right there, as you were saying that, I could see Mark's mind being blown. Like, his face was just like, what?
I got a massage.
I was like, Mark, why is this?
Because, like, I know I do a lot. I do a lot of stuff that I definitely did in high
But this
school.
was just high school. But now I'm like, now it's probably different. Now I'm probably too tired to do it.
Oh my god,
That's
yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
So like, were you on top of your grades and stuff like
Yes,
that? Yeah?
I had to, because student government, and so I would get kicked out of student government and cheerleading if I had bad grades.
Right,
so
right.
I had to keep good grades. Yeah.
AP classes?
Nope, no AP classes.
That's good, that's
no
good.
AP,
AP
but
sucks.
Just
yes.
like regular,
sucks.
do you have like honors classes or just like
No
just regular,
honors. I just
regular
took
classes?
basic
That's the way to
classes.
go.
It is,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it
Might as well just pass.
Right?
What's the point?
Yes.
Whoa, Mark, whoa. What's the point? What's the point of anything? Just drop out of school. Like, damn, Mark.
No, I love school. I want to be
I'll
a
find you
teacher.
right
So
I know. So is there? So you said, I know you said wanted to be a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Was that something you've always wanted to be?
yes. So background story. I'll go fast. So I am dyslexic. So growing up was hard for me. So I always had tutors and extra people to help me with my speech problems. And so then I was like, wow, I really like this atmosphere, the school atmosphere. I like how everyone's so nice, even with kids that have disabilities. And so I decided that I had great mentors, that I want to be a mentor. So when I was probably like 4th or 5th grader when I decided to be a teacher, and I'm still stuck to it. And I only have one more year, and then I'll be having my own classroom.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
So high school was crazy for you.
Yeah.
What was like graduating? Like, what did you do? Like, what was?
Graduating is probably like the saddest week of my life.
Really?
Yeah, it was really sad because then I decided to move to Puerto Rico. So like I said goodbye to everyone like after high school, which was okay. So it was like the next chapter of my life. So graduation was fun, prom was fun, high school was high school, but then going to Puerto Rico, that was an experience because everything changed for me. I learned more Spanish. And then Hurricane Maria hit, of course, and so I came up to Florida after the hurricane.
So what were you doing in Puerto Rico?
So I was down in Puerto Rico to get my AA degree. So I had Spanish and English classes. I pretty much went through the whole island, met all my side of the family. And then Hurricane Maria hit, and so I decided to come to Central Florida because I heard everyone said Orlando is like Puerto Rico Part 2, so I've been just hearing things. Everyone was telling me Orlando was a great place, in Miami too, but Miami was a bit more expensive in my area, so I decided to come to Orlando because I heard great things about it, and plus Disney World.
Awesome. So now you've been here for about...
I've been here for a year and a month, maybe, a year or 2 months now.
And how have you liked it so far?
I've liked it so far. I work at Disney now, and so Disney is a great company to work for, so...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've been experiencing a lot here in Central Florida.
It's really nice to hear someone from other places to come here and figure out like how they feel about places over here. But I feel like that's anybody. Like if we were somewhere else, we'd probably be like, "Wow, this place is great."
Yeah.
You know, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
And what do you do at Disney again?
So I'm a housekeeper at Disney All-Star Resort.
Oh, at All-Star
Yep.
as well. Okay.
So I'm a housekeeper.
Cool.
So yeah.
Awesome.
So, how has your life been so far since living in Florida?
So it's a lot different compared to Colorado, but kind of similar to Puerto Rico. Like the weather, of course, the vibe. I feel like the people, there's a lot of Puerto Ricans here, so I feel like it's kind of like similar to Puerto Rico. Mm-hmm. But it's different from Colorado because of, I think the school system is a little bit different here in Florida, in Colorado. Teachers get paid more here in Florida, so that's also...
Wow.
That
oh
is,
my... Wait, in
yes,
Colorado?
Yes.
What?
So,
I was thinking the opposite.
yeah, so that is also why I decided to stay here in Florida, is because Florida gets one of the highest pays in the States. Mm-hmm.
Wow, and I know it's like, I forgot what it is, how much a teacher gets paid in Florida.
It's like
48,000?
Yes, and then there's a proposal this year or next year that they're going to hopefully go through with to make it another raise.
Yeah, we
Yes,
just learned that.
God,
I just learned that.
Teachers are like the most underappreciated
Yeah.
part of the industry, or not the industry, but the America's industry.
Exactly.
And I think a lot of, everybody's, especially a lot of teachers' mood and just how they are, they would honestly just be so much happier in life if they got paid more.
Because it's like, I mean, it's 5 days a week, constantly.
Yeah. And you're on the grind.
And it's from 6 a.m. to whatever.
The weekends.
And if you're not...
And you got to take care of these kids.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And if you're doing stuff after school, you're not getting... I don't think you're getting paid for that.
They don't get paid.
I think they do get paid, but not as much as normal.
Right.
A little bit of money, yeah.
So pay teachers more, guys.
So that is why I'm staying here in Florida, because of the proposal. Yeah.
That's good. That's smart, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it goes through.
Yeah, I hope it goes through. I hope it goes through too.
Uh-huh.
So what grade do you want to teach?
I want to teach elementary school level, so I want to do like 4th, 5th, or 6th graders. Mm-hmm. But I also want to work with disability kids. And if I ever want to move on towards that, I would probably do high school level.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite subject at school?
Favorite subject?
She twisted around.
I know,
math.
I know. Actually, I did like math a lot. I did.
You gotta end it right here.
Yeah, right there.
Whatever.
I really liked math. Like reading and writing, not as much, but I liked writing because I was in the newspaper. But I liked writing about sports, so that is why I like writing.
You were the sportscaster?
Yeah, I was a sportscaster, broadcaster. Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How did you like that?
Oh, I loved it. So I went to, like, even though I was a cheerleader, sometimes I would wear my uniform and still interview the players, and so I had
cool,
I feel like I was just doing a double job, and I loved it because I was involved. I would take pictures during the games too.
Yeah, that's something you see in the NFL or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I enjoyed it because I was behind the scenes, but also in front of the scenes. So I just enjoyed all of it.
Naomi's she's over here go team, and we're over here on the bike. She's she has to go run back and forth.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Wow. Overachiever. My God.
Why do you want to teach little kids more?
Low kids?
Little kids.
Little kids.
What did you thought I
thought you said low kids.
I
was like, Mark.
I almost felt subconscious because I guess I said little.
Lil?
But you over here.
Little kids?
I want to work with little kids because I feel like I can control little kids more than I control adults, because I can connect with little kids more than I can connect with adults, if that makes sense, when it comes with schoolwork. Because I used to have a disability growing up, and so I feel like I can have that ability to be a mentor to the kids who actually need help, because once you're in high school, you don't really need help with reading and writing. But I want to be that teacher that helps start with the kids with reading and writing.
It's all about the foundation.
Exactly. So I want to be the foundation before they actually start with their career. So
you said you wanted to be a teacher since 4th, 5th grade?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Any point in your life did you ever feel that you thought that wasn't the way to go in your life, or was that something that you probably didn't want to do? Because I mean, but if anything, you probably, because it's really rare to see somebody, especially still at that age, to be like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
I know.
I've decided it.
Yep.
But there must have been a point where you just felt maybe this is not what. I want to
so like growing up, like all my cousins and my aunts knew that I wanted to be a teacher. So every Christmas, every birthday, I would get a supply for my classroom. And I still have all those supplies that I've gotten since childhood. And so like I've been having so much support from my family because they knew I was dyslexic. And then I was like, well, I want to be a teacher. And they're like, what? Like you hated school, now you want to be a teacher? I'm like, yeah. So I've had a lot of support through my family. But yes, when I was like, I think I was probably in high school, I was like, I don't know if I want to be a teacher. Maybe I want to become a massage therapist. So that's kind of like my background. I either want to be like a massage therapist, but like more like a healer, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
So like I want to have my own spa, so that's kind of like my backup plan. So I want my teacher.
Nice.
Yeah. So I already have my plan A, plan B, and plan C. So
she got a C and
yeah, I have my C too.
I'm over here at A.5.
She got us beat, bro.
Yeah.
That's great.
So yeah, I always have.
But you love helping people. That's
correct,
definitely one thing.
Yeah.
We learn here.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
My family. So I have an older sister. Her name's Riley. She lives in New York. She New York City actually. NYU. She wants to be a director.
New York University.
Yes.
Wow.
Films
Nice.
and all of that. Yeah, my sister's really into films and all of that. She has her she has produced her own films, so a couple of them.
Wow, she's farther than me.
Yeah, Mark wants to be a director.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
Yeah, she's really awesome about that, and she goes back and forth to Denver, Colorado, and then New York. So she has two, studios, there. So I don't know how that all
Of her
works.
own?
Yeah, it's like she is.
Wow.
I
didn't catch that for a second.
Yeah, she's she's a couple years older than me, so she's been doing film and all the producing for a while. So she goes back to New York and Colorado.
Wow. That's great.
So, yeah,
That's
and then
great.
my I have two younger brothers, Gavin and Ty. Gavin is 17 years old. He's a big basketball player. He's 6'2". He's a tall one in the family. He wants to be a firefighter after he graduates.
That's nice.
I have a little brother named Ty, and he is 12 years old. So he's in 7th grade. And then mom and dad are together, and they all live in Parker still. All together.
Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
So
And I'm the
cool.
only one here in Florida. Yeah.
But that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. You have such a very diverse group
Yeah.
of people in your family.
we really do. The thing is, we're all different. I don't know if you guys ever seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm Raphael. My older
course.
sister's Michelangelo. Gavin is Leonardo. Little one is Donatello. So all of us personalities kind of match with the Ninja Turtles. So that is
awesome.
our
Cool.
nicknames. And so everyone in our whole family, every Christmas gives, it's always a Ninja Turtle.
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
So that's
Leo,
my
Leo
siblings.
was always my favorite.
Leo?
Donnie was always my favorite.
Yeah.
You look like
'Cause
a
I'm-
Donatello kind
Thank
of
you.
guy.
Yes,
You,
look like that
you
man.
same too.
Yeah.
Me with the
Yeah, with the bow
one
staff.
bow. Yep,
Yeah.
pretty much, man.
Yep.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's kind of why I got the turtle tattoo for my family. The stars, my middle name is Star, so I got the stars for my siblings. And the sun and the moon are my parents. And so I have all my family right on me.
Awesome.
So my tattoos are my family on me.
That's cool.
That's wow. That's
Yeah.
So you've only got those three?
Yep, I have one on my ribs, and that's a flag of Puerto Rico, so I got that after the
Cool.
hurricane. I have another tattoo that says, Yo te quiero más, I love you more, on my
okay.
back, and then I have Bible verses on my foot. So I've got tattoos a little bit everywhere.
That's cool. That's cool because all your tattoos mean something for you.
Yes,
That's
so
really
it's-
nice.
It's not just I like pizzas, so I got a tattoo pizza on my ankle.
So while you're not teaching, what are other hobbies that you like to do in your life?
I love to work out, so I go to Planet Fitness. I try to go at least 2 times a week. I like to run. I like to squat, Zumba. I like to dance and anything that has to do with dancing. I enjoy. I enjoy cleaning, more organizing, kind of OCD a little bit of it about everything. My job is housekeeping, and so when I do go into occupied rooms, I always leave little something special for all the guests.
That's so cool.
So I always appreciate. And I always like to clean up after other people. It's weird, but I do. I like to clean.
Mm-hmm.
And my other hobbies would be just going to church and get involved with the church groups.
That's good.
Really
Yeah.
cool.
So you said you leave something special, like you leave little candies?
Yep, little candies, leave them little
That's so
notes,
cool.
or I make them towel
This shouldn't
animals.
be
Oh,
here.
little notes.
Take it.
Yeah.
Notes like, hope you're having a great day.
Yeah, have a magical
That's-
week.
That's nice. That's really good.
You
That's
make-
what
you make-
makes the whole thing special.
You make towel animals?
Yeah, towel animals.
Like swans and stuff?
Swans and
And
Mickey ears.
You know
and
how to
Mickey-
do that and stuff?
Yeah, because every housekeeper can get trained to
Wow.
learn that stuff.
That's so neat.
That's so nice.
Yeah, so
It makes you want to all right, that's my towel.
right.
That's just
I'm keeping this. I'm taking this
Yeah,
home.
they do. They can. You guys can take.
We
them
can
home.
take the
Yeah.
hot towels home.
Oh,
Yes.
bro.
If-
Alright,
yes.
it's over.
So,
So what I'm
It's
gonna do,
over.
I'm gonna go, but take everything home and we'll sell it back.
yeah,
This is it.
because we put little googly eyes on them. We put fake hair on them sometimes.
Wow, I
Like
didn't
we
know any
go
of this.
all out
That's
when
so
it comes to
cool.
guests.
That's so cool. That's so
Yes.
That is, that's awesome.
cool.
This was sponsored by Disney. No,
Yeah,
I'm just-
literally.
That's not true. We're
Is
not
there
sponsored by Disney.
something like working out that you just enjoy? You just like the feeling. You just feel a lot better. you
Yeah,
feel a lot
I
healthier?
love to put my headphones in and just actually makes me feel better. Like it makes me feel healthier, strong, makes me in a better mood every time I would go work out. So like when I don't feel good, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go run. Or I don't have a bad day, I'm gonna go work out at the gym. I feel like the gym is my happy
wow.
place.
That's good motivation, right?
Yeah.
Are you the same when it comes to eating your food?
Yes.
Are you?
Eating, so I'm actually gluten-free, dairy-free, and so I'm always on a special diet. I always make smoothies probably once a day.
I'm a smoothie guy.
Yeah.
Strawberry bananas.
Smoothie.
Yeah,
Nice.
strawberry bananas. That's my favorite smoothie. And so yeah, I enjoy my smoothies. Yeah, I have a special diet, so I have a special routine when I go to the gym too.
Okay, so wait, can you eat
So I can't eat bread, so I don't eat
No,
bread.
yeah, bread is number one, right?
Yes.
Is it like
That's
a-
when it kills it.
Is it
Yeah.
like a health thing or?
Yes, health thing. So I have I went to a doctor when I was a little girl, and they're like, yeah, she's allergic to milk.
Oh, you're allergic to
Yes,
it.
I'm allergic
Ooh.
to
My
all
heart
of
would be
it.
destroyed.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
still eat burgers, just not the bread.
Yep. So I always
Yeah.
have to ask for gluten-free bread.
Oh,
or-
that's right. They got gluten-free
Yeah,
bread.
yeah.
I
They
totally
got
forgot.
gluten.
I was like,
anything.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
gluten-free stuff, or I ask for non-dairy stuff too.
I should be doing that. Because I'm lactose intolerant, and
See, yeah.
I shouldn't be, and I
Yeah.
do, and then I'm like, wow. I remember looking at the cheese aisle one time. I was like,
Oh,
ooh.
yep. Nope. I hate
Ooh.
cheese. Grosses me out
You
now.
like cheese at all? That's
Yeah.
ice cream. I would say the same thing.
Yep, ice cream. I was asked for
It's a lot in there.
non-dairy.
It's a lot.
The
It's
non-dairy
killing you
ice
inside. It's
cream.
killing you inside, buddy. It's gonna be okay.
I'm like,
It's gonna be alright.
I love ice cream.
You're
You
good.
know, everyone's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yep, sorry guys, can't join the ice cream date."
I'm so sorry for you.
Wow.
So something interesting that me and Naomi have in common is we're both Catholic.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
Now she's a bit more into it than I am, but so tell me about that.
Okay, so I go to Holy Cross Catholic Church, and I'm in a Divine Will class. And the Divine Will is all studying about what happens to our souls after we die. So this past year, I've been kind of getting closer into the religion of Catholic. And my church, I started going to a Christian church too, also with youth group with some of my friends from school. So I think this year was my year just to get kind of closer with my Lord.
Yeah.
Because I think it's because I needed to, because I am far away from my family. I'm in a new town, new place, new atmosphere, and so I decided to start going to church more, and I think has helped me improve everything, mentally, physically, and yeah, and I really enjoy going to all my classes now with my church classes and all of it.
Did you ever do confirmation?
Yes, confirmation.
How old are you when you did that?
I was probably 14.
Yeah, I think it was about 14 too. So for those of you listening who don't know what confirmation is,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a long process.
Yes.
It's basically so when you're 14, every once a week, I think it was on Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
This was the hardest part about being Catholic. I swear to God,
Yeah.
This was the part I was like, that's it, I'm out of here. So it's like on every Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever. For me, it was Tuesdays. Every Tuesday after school, it'd be about an hour long, and they just teach you about God and stuff. But it was really weird. I was never really sure what was supposed to be going on, and especially because you have to it's monetized. You have to pay money for it.
Oh.
And so you have to go through this whole process, and it's very specific, the things you can do. I had to go to this one church that was in 30 minutes away from my house. So 30 minutes there, an hour, then 30 minutes back. So it was 2 hours of my day gone because of this on a Tuesday, and I was upset. And so you do that, and then you have to have a sponsor, so like a family member come down.
Yep.
Basically, all they do is they're just like, I promise to raise you in the Catholic religion.
Way, yeah.
Okay.
And then you go to a priest, and he's like, you're confirmed. And one of the cool things is you have to choose a confirmation name.
Yes.
One of the saints. And so there's a Saint Thomas.
And I'm St. Clair.
And so this is I wanted so bad because in spite of my parents making me do this, I wanted my name to be Thomas Olette in the church because it goes your saint name, your regular name.
That's so cool. I didn't know
and your
that.
last name.
How that works.
Yeah, so you're St. Clair, Naomi, Martin.
Martin, yep.
Okay.
So I was so close to being Thomas Olette.
Dang.
So wait, what happened though?
So,
My
yeah.
parents were like, "We're not doing that. You're gonna be
That would
named."
have been great, bro.
But they named me Peter because my
Peter.
grandfather was named Peter.
I like Peter though.
Peter
That's
is a
good.
cool guy. But no, I would have loved to be like,
Thomas.
"What's up, Thomas? What can I do for you?"
Oh. Would have been mad confused. 2 Thomases. Oh, that's
I
awesome.
love that.
It's something that like it goes on. It's not just like for a month. It's like 4 or 5 months, and then you have to do a retreat.
True.
And the retreat is like for me, it was right after my birthday. Birthday's 13th of March. This was the 14th and 15th. I went to this school. It was during spring break too. I had to go to the school where every other church in the district that was confirming people like also brought their kids for the retreat. And it was like a school. We went into these rooms. Different teachers would teach us whatever lesson. And this took about 8 hours of the day. And they said they'd give us food. They lied to us. They lied to us. What it was we went to the cafeteria of this school. They had like the small bags of goldfish, the small bags of fruit snacks, a little fluoride cup of like lemonade. There were kids crying because they were so hungry.
Oh man.
I was like, you can't do this to people. It was like being in prison. It was terrible.
Was it yours the same, pretty much?
Yeah, mine was kind of the same. But I didn't think it was prison. I loved it. I thought it was beautiful and I enjoyed it.
It's like I don't know. For mine, it was just like none of the kids wanted to be there. None of the adults.
Really?
But
because you went to a Catholic school, right? That's why.
I went
to a public school, but I also.
No, I went to a public school.
Okay.
It was just like.
Maybe it was different.
It's just how churches
From
will
over
handle.
here.
every church is different.
They'll handle things differently,
Yeah.
and it was just kind of like I don't think they knew what they were doing.
When did you get baptized then?
I was baptized when I was born.
Was born? Okay.
Yeah.
I got baptized when I went to my confirmation.
There's some religions or some sects of Christianity and Catholicism think that you should be baptized after you know about God and stuff. But I'm like, is there really a difference if you get baptized when you're born and when you?
Yeah, exactly.
Either way, the demons can't touch me. So.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Nope.
You're untouchable.
You can't touch me,
Yeah,
Mark.
you're untouchable.
Oh.
Valencia, I enjoy the school a lot because of the small classrooms, the small atmosphere. I like it all. The campus is beautiful. I already met great friends.
That's
yeah.
we're the ones she's talking about. We did it.
Wow.
All right. Goals made. All right, we can cancel the podcast.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. See you later.
So yeah, so far my experience here has been amazing. The weather right now is kind of rainy, but next week I feel like I have a busy schedule again with all the tests and exams. But it's okay because it's gonna keep me motivated and busy. Let's see what else. What else you guys want me to add?
What?
I guess that was it.
Yeah, that's it.
With all my friends, my family, all the support I've gotten, I have made myself learn so many new skills, and I have the ability to share my skills now. And my advice for everyone is to do what they love and to continue what they love because we only live once. So being happy is the most important thing. So my advice is to finish school and to do what you want to do with your career. And also for my advice for the people that do want to become teachers, my advice is to listen and give patience to all the students, because we all use our brains differently. We all think differently. So the best skill as a teacher is just to listen and give the students the love that they need in and outside the classrooms. So I'm excited to be a teacher because of that all. I get to work with students in and outside of classrooms, and I'm excited for all of that. And so yeah, my name's Naomi, and this was the Power 4.
I am really excited to have this guy on the show today. He is wild, he is eccentric, he is one of the most energetic artists you can see here in Central Florida. Here he is with one of his new singles featuring Rose. This is Enso-Stranger.
Heard you going for a swim, alright, I'm in. We should all hop in, it'll be fine, I'm not like back then. Feeling like a man now, I don't give a damn about what they think I'm good without. That bullshit they talking about, that bullshit they gawking. Don't need the hate, I'm just over that, you're a minute late. All these bitches barking, yeah, but that's okay. You had no idea, change we about to make. You had no idea, don't care how you feel. I look in the mirror to remind myself it's real. Baby, what's the deal? I got time to kill. I've been on the run, so why the fuck should I stand still? Why the fuck should I stand still?
Say what you want to. Get a little down just to shock you. You don't know what I've been through. Lost my cool for just a second, but I never fucking second guessed it. Say what you want to. Get a little down just to shock you. You don't know what I've been through. Lost my cool for just a second, but I never fucking second guessed it.
Sick, I ain't lying. They just want us to be quiet. They don't want to start a riot. They just want us to be biased. You can't dance like this. Make friends like this. Fuck a beef, shake hands like this. Shut your mouth, understand like this. Cause you're blind. On the journey for freedom, you shall find people who are lost, you should free them of their minds. Shout it. Yeah, of course you don't worry about it. So hard to believe that we live in a place like this. Whoa, 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 give me a letter, I catch it up out of this bitch. Whoa, 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 decided to smile for bosses, I'm always so pissed. Whoa, 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 I gotta stay strong for my mama, my sisters a kiss. Whoa, 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 you can make a big change, babe. Any life you can say what? Sounds bright as day. Wait, you'll be A-OK, same. When you stay 10 toes down, life used to blow till you came round. I was so sad till I found out. I have no idea, don't care how you feel. I look in the mirror to remind myself it's real. Baby, what's the deal? I got time to kill. Say what? I've been on the run, so why the fuck should I stand still?
Say what you want to. Get a little down just to shock you. You don't know what I've been through. Lost my cool for just a second, but I never fucking second guessed it. Say what you want to. Get a little down just to shock you. You don't know what I've been through. Lost my cool for just a second, but I never fucking second guessed it.
Say what? Yeah. Hey, hey. Enso-Stranger. Whoa. Give it back. Whoa. Hey. You have no idea. Don't care how you feel. I look in the mirror to remind myself it's real. Baby, what's the deal? I got time to kill. I've been on the run, so why the fuck should I stand still? Why the fuck should I stand still?
All music credentials for this episode go directly to artists The Luminaires.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. If you have any questions or recommendations, you can email us at mtpower4@gmail.com. And find us on Instagram also at mtpower4.
Once again, I'm Mark Lopez.
I'm Thomas Olette.
And this was The Power of 4. You can download us on Spotify and on the Apple official podcast.
One take.
One take.